The body you are living in right now is not the same body you had 7 years ago. Every single cell in your stomach lining has been replaced at least 30 times since then. Your skeleton has rebuilt itself from scratch. Even your heart, which doctors once believed could never regenerate, has swapped out more than half of its muscle cells. The very person watching this video right now is literally not the same person who started reading that sentence. Your cells are dying and being reborn in a constant cycle that most people never think about. And here is the part that changes everything. You get to decide what kind of cells replace them. The quality of your future body is being determined by what you do today. Most people believe their body is a machine that slowly wears down over time. They think aging is like a car rusting in the driveway. But the truth is far more hopeful and far more frightening at the same time. Your body is not a machine. It is a construction site. Every day your body tears down old damaged cells and builds new ones, using whatever materials you provide. If you feed it junk, it builds with junk. If you starve it, it builds with scraps. If you give it the right instructions, it builds a stronger, better, faster version of itself than you had yesterday. This is called cellular turnover, and it is the single most underrated health concept on the planet. Scientists call it renewal, but you should call it your second chance. Let us start with the stomach. Your stomach lining faces some of the harshest conditions in your entire body. Hydrochloric acid strong enough to dissolve metal, digestive enzymes that break down protein, mechanical churning that would destroy almost any other tissue. Your stomach cells cannot survive more than 2 to 5 days in that environment. So your body replaces them every 2 to 5 days. That means you get a brand new stomach lining, roughly 100 times per year. And what you eat during those 5 days directly determines how strong that new lining will be. Eat processed foods and your new stomach lining will be weaker, more inflamed, and more vulnerable to acid damage. Eat nutrient-dense whole foods and your new lining will be thicker, more resilient, and better at absorbing the vitamins you need. You are literally rebuilding your stomach every single week. The question is whether you are giving it bricks or sand. Now let us move to your skin. Your skin is your largest organ, and it is also one of the fastest renewing. Your body sheds roughly 30,000 to 40,000 dead skin cells every single minute. That is about 9 pounds of dead skin every year. But underneath that, shedding your body is constantly generating new skin cells from a layer called the basal layer. It takes about 2 to 4 weeks for a new skin cell to travel from that deep layer to the surface where it eventually flakes off. That means every month you get a new outer layer of skin. And just like your stomach, the quality of that new skin depends entirely on what you give your body to build it with. Collagen production requires vitamin C. Cell membrane health requires healthy fats. Hydration at the cellular level requires electrolytes, not just water. Your skin 30 days from now is being built by your choices today. But here is where it gets really interesting: your bones. For decades, doctors believed that once your skeleton finished growing in your early 20s, it was set for life. They thought bone was static, like concrete. They were wrong. Your skeleton undergoes a complete remodeling cycle every 7 to 10 years. Cells called osteoblasts build new bone tissue, while cells called osteoclasts break down old bone tissue. This process is happening inside you right now at this very moment. Tiny crews of cells are demolishing weak old bone and constructing stronger new bone in its place. Your bone density 7 years from now is not determined by your genetics alone. It is determined by whether you provide those builder cells with enough calcium, magnesium, vitamin D, and vitamin K2. It is determined by whether you stress your bones with weight-bearing exercise. If you sit on the couch every day, your builder cells get the message that your bones do not need to be strong. So they build weaker, lighter bones. Your bones are listening to every single choice you make. If you walk, run, or lift weights, your builder cells get the opposite message, and they reinforce your skeleton, like a construction crew reinforcing a bridge. Now we reach the most controversial organ in this entire conversation: the brain. For most of medical history, scientists believe that your brain stopped creating new neurons after childhood. They called this the no new neurons dogma. You were born with a fixed number of brain cells, and every single one you lost to age, stress, or poor lifestyle was gone forever. That dogma has been completely overturned. Research from institutions like the Salk Institute and Columbia University has confirmed that your hippocampus, the memory center of your brain, continues to produce new neurons well into your 80s and 90s. This process is called neurogenesis, and it happens at a rate of roughly 700 new neurons per day in a healthy adult hippocampus. That might not sound like much, but over a year that is more than 250,000 new brain cells. Over 7 years that is nearly 2 million new neurons. But neurogenesis is not automatic. It requires specific conditions. Your brain only builds new neurons when it is stimulated by learning exercise and certain nutrients. If you do nothing new, if you eat the same food, watch the same shows, and think the same thoughts, your brain gets the message that no new neurons are needed. So it stops building them. You are either growing your brain or you are letting it shrink. There is no neutral. And here is a deeper layer most people do not know. Your brain does not just grow new neurons. It also rewires the connections between existing neurons in a process called synaptic plasticity. Every time you learn something new, your brain physically changes its structure. Neurons reach out to each other and form new connections, called synapses. The more you repeat a behavior or thought, the stronger those connections become. This is why habits are so hard to break. Your brain has physically wired itself to make that habit the path of least resistance. But the same mechanism works in your favor. Every time you choose a healthier behavior, you are physically rewiring your brain to make that behavior easier next time. Your brain is literally reshaping itself based on what you do. Not what you think about doing, what you actually do. This is the biological basis of change itself. Your past is not your destiny, because your brain is not fixed. It is plastic. It is moldable, and it is waiting for you to shape it. Studies from Harvard show that just 8 weeks of mindfulness practice can increase gray matter in the hippocampus and shrink the amygdala, your fear center. Your brain can change in less than 2 months. It is ready the moment you decide to change. Now let us talk about the biological process that controls all of this renewal. It is happening inside you right now as you read these words. It is called autophagy. The word comes from Greek, and it means self-eating. And that is exactly what it is. When your cells get old, damaged, or dysfunctional, your body marks them for destruction. It breaks them down into their raw molecular components and recycles those components to build new healthy cells. This is your body's internal renovation crew, and it is activated primarily by one thing: stress. Specifically the stress of not eating. When you fast even for 12 to 16 hours, your body runs out of incoming fuel and switches into maintenance mode. It starts cleaning house. It identifies damaged proteins, misfolded structures, and worn-out organelles, and it eats them for parts. Then it uses those recycled parts to build newer, stronger cellular structures. This is why intermittent fasting has such powerful health effects. It is not magic. It is giving your body the time it needs to do its renovation work. Without that fasting window, your cells stay in construction mode forever and never get to clean up the debris. But autophagy is not the only renewal system in your body. There is another process called mitochondrial biogenesis. Your mitochondria are the power plants inside every single cell. They convert the food you eat into energy your cells can use. But mitochondria get damaged over time. They produce less energy and more oxidative stress as they age. Your body can actually grow new mitochondria to replace the old ones. This process is triggered by exercise, specifically by short bursts of intense movement. When you push your muscles hard, your cells sense the energy demand, and they respond by building more mitochondrial capacity. Your cells grow more power plants. More power plants mean more energy. More energy means faster cellular turnover. More cellular turnover means a younger, healthier body. This is why people who exercise regularly do not just look younger. They actually are younger at the cellular level than sedentary people of the same age. Now here is the mistake most people make when they learn about cellular renewal. They think time alone will fix them. They assume that because their cells are constantly replacing themselves, their health will automatically improve. This is dangerously wrong. Your cells can replace themselves with worse versions of what was there before. If you are not providing the right building blocks and the right signals, your body will build weaker cells. Your stomach lining will replace itself with inflamed tissue. Your bones will replace themselves with brittle structure. Your brain will replace itself with slower, fewer connections. Renewal without the right input is not healing. It is decline in slow motion. The difference between aging well and aging poorly is not whether your cells renew. They renew either way. The difference is what they renew into. So what does the science say you should actually do? The answer comes down to 4 signals. Signal 1 is nutrient density. Your body cannot build high-quality cells without high-quality materials. Prioritize protein for amino acids, the building blocks of every cell. Prioritize healthy fats for cell membranes and brain tissue. Prioritize micronutrients like zinc, magnesium, vitamin D, and B vitamins, which act as the tools your cells need to assemble those building blocks. And here is a specific number that changes everything. Research shows that eating at least 30 grams of protein per meal triggers something called muscle protein synthesis, which is the signal that tells your body to rebuild muscle tissue. If you spread your protein out across 3 meals, instead of eating it all at dinner, you get 3 times the rebuilding signal. Small changes in timing produce massive differences in cellular quality over months and years. Signal 2 is movement. Mechanical stress tells your body to build stronger bones and stronger muscles. High intensity tells your mitochondria to multiply. Coordination challenges tell your brain to build new neural pathways. Your cells need to know that you need them to be strong, or they will not bother. A study from Harvard followed adults who started walking just 20 minutes a day after age 60. Within 1 year, their telomere length, the protective caps on their DNA that shorten with age, had actually increased. They reversed cellular aging through movement. Signal 3 is time without food. Your body needs at least 12 to 16 hours without calories to activate autophagy and cellular cleanup. You do not have to fast for days. You just have to stop eating early enough that your body has time to clean house before breakfast. Signal 4 is sleep. During deep sleep, your body releases human growth hormone, which is the primary driver of cellular repair and regeneration. If you cut sleep short, you cut your renewal process short. There is no supplement that replaces sleep for cellular repair. One study showed that just 1 week of sleeping 5 hours or less per night reduced the activity of genes that regulate cellular repair by more than 50%. Half of your rebuilding capacity gone in 7 days because you stayed up too late. And here is the most hopeful part of all of this. You can start at any age. The research is clear that even people in their 70s and 80s can trigger significant cellular renewal through lifestyle changes. A study from the University of California, San Francisco tracked older adults who adopted healthier eating and exercise habits. After just 8 weeks, they found measurable changes in the expression of genes related to cellular repair and regeneration. Not after years, after 8 weeks. Your body is waiting for permission to rebuild itself. It has the plans, it has the crew, it just needs the materials and the instructions. So let us bring this full circle. Your body rewires itself constantly. Your stomach every few days, your skin every month, your skeleton every 7 to 10 years. Your brain every single day if you challenge it. The body you have right now is a construction site, and you are the foreman. Every meal you eat is a delivery of building materials. Every workout is a set of blueprints. Every night of sleep is a shift change for the repair crew. Every fast is a deep clean of the worksite. The question is not whether your body will rebuild itself. It will. The question is whether you will give it the instructions to build something stronger or something weaker. And now you know the science behind it. Your next meal, your next workout, your next night of sleep. They are not just habits. They are messages to your cells telling them exactly what kind of future body to build. Choose your message carefully. Your 7-year future self is watching. And here is the final truth that makes this worth acting on. That future self is not a stranger. It is you. The same you that exists right now, but rebuilt from the ground up using the materials you choose to provide, starting today. Every single cell in your body is listening. Every single one is waiting. And every single one is ready to build something better if you give it the chance. The science is clear. The power is yours. And the time to start is right now.
Thank you for joining us today on Health Insight. As we dive deeper into your wellness journey, if you found these tips valuable, please give this video a thumbs up to help us reach more people. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell to stay updated on Health Insight. We want to make sure our next video covers exactly what you need to know. Drop a comment below and tell us what health topic or medical mystery you'd like us to explore next. Until next time, stay proactive, stay informed, and stay healthy.